Hey guys, so Virgil Ortiz beats Hooker. Um, it was a great fight to watch. I was actually really impressed with the new protege 22 Virgil Ortiz. I think they said, I think he said he was grateful that Maurice Hooker took his fight at a catch weight. I think at 143 or something. Could be wrong. But yeah, quite really big welterweights. But the thing is, Hooker decided to trade with Ortiz, and that's where you go wrong. Ortiz, the much bigger guy, much bigger guy, powerful punches, whereas Hooker, he's tiny, slender, tall in stature, but very small framed, and he gave it some gusto for sure. But my thing was he should have just outboxed him, stick and move type of thing. Every time he tried to trade, it didn't fare well. He got put down in one of the rounds. It was like 4 a.m. here watching it. Really exciting fight. Put down in one of the rounds. Trying to think, did he get put down twice? Guys, fill me in, because it's a bit blurry for me. We've had a whole sleep since then. And yeah, so he then calls out Bud Crawford. Errol Spence was there as well. I think Bud said that Errol Spence and him fight, doesn't want to bother with it, can't be bothered. I don't blame him. But yeah, so hopefully we may see Ortiz and Crawford don't hook with a hooker, because Ortiz's hooks were great. He's just a powerful little boy, like, to be honest, 22, young man. Some of the commentators were like, one was like, no, you can't go to Bud and think that should be your next fight. And some others were like, another commentator was like, I think if you get the opportunity, then take the fight. I could see both sides, basically. Definitely could see both sides. But I'm more with, if the opportunity presents, instead of waiting for fighters to not be in their prime, you're in your prime, and then that fighter's now going out of his prime, and then you want to fight him. Why not? If the opportunity presents, let's get it going. So yeah. So will we see Bud Crawford and Ortiz next? Do you think it's too soon? I'm either way. I'm for it. I'm all the way for it, to be fair. Great night of boxing. Oh yeah. So it was a round 7 stoppage. What I was trying to figure out, I think he sustained after he got a body shot from Ortiz. He went down, but it also looked like he tried to throw a punch, and he may have broke his wrist, his hand, or something, some kind of fracture. I've saw the replays over and over. It looked like a wrist injury, but we'll be updated again on that again. Virgil Ortiz beats Maurice Hooker in 7 rounds. Great fight. Cynthia Lopez lost to Estrada. The name Estrada is winning. This woman, the only critique is she didn't have a jab. She was hitting hard. Basically, Estrada was the power puncher out of the two. Lopez was just out of her depth, a little older, a little slower. Yeah, her technique just wasn't working against this flurry of punches that Estrada was throwing at her, and they were hard as well. These were little women as well, like only like 105 pounds, so it's quite amazing to see the technique. But I would say Estrada needs to go back into camp and work on her jabs. She threw no jabs at all. You can't always throw the big power punches. But anyway, moving on. Great night of boxing, across the board, going from Sky Sports to DAZN. So, how you going, this lady Shan rep nonetheless? Come box with Shan. Gone.